everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I make my vegan fish and grits. So these are the grits that I like to use. This is the yellow corn grits. This is the real corn grit. I read by mill. I like to use this kind. I know a lot of people like to use like the white processed kind, which is bad for you. I would stay away from that. And just to let y'all know, we barely use corn or mess with anything that has to do with corn. It's not good for you. So this is like a once in a while treat that we like to eat every now and then. But if I were you, I would stay away from corn. It's not really good for you, especially to consume, you know, often. So like I said, this is only a one-time thing. This is the grits I'm going to use. If you're going to use grits or if you're going to eat corn, I would recommend only organic. Try to get organic and try to get it like this. Don't mess with like the bleached kind or anything like that. So this is the best one to mess with. And right here, I got some banana blossoms. I'm going to be using this to make the fish. I know you're a little confused right now, but I'm going to show y'all in a minute how I make it. So if you're interested, keep on watching.
Okay, so first I'm going to start off with the grits. I already boiled 3 cups of water and I sprinkled a little bit of sea salt in it. And I'm adding 1 cup of grits. Make sure you follow the directions on the packaging or whatever grits you chose. I chose the red by mill, so I'm just going off of that. And next I'm just stirring it up, making sure that there's no lumps in it, because you know grits can get really lumpy, so stir it really good. Next I rinse and drain my banana blossoms. And now I'm going to make the batter. So I'm going to add 1 cup of flour and I'm going to add a cup of spring water. So you want to do equal parts. And you can use any type of plant-based milk that you choose to use, or you can just use spring water. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of sea salt, about a tablespoon of garlic powder, and about a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. And y'all know I don't measure, so I'm just going off of eyeballing it. So next I'm going to take my sushi. You can use whatever like you have on hand that's like either maybe seaweed chips or some dulse or anything like that you have on hand you can use. Just you need that to give it that fishy flavor. I'm just crumbling it up really good so it can mix good inside of the batter. It's also good to use like a food processor if you have that, but you can just really mix it with your hands. So I'm using about 2 nori sheets. If you have like seaweed chips, I would use like 1 pack of it. So next we're moving on to the corn flour mixture, and I'm just adding all the seasonings to it. You want to add some obey, some garlic powder, a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of black pepper, and I'm just going to blend everything together. Now I'm going to take my batter and, well, I'm going to take my banana blossoms and then dip it into the batter. And then I'm going to dip it into the flour. The same that you would do with regular fish, basically. And if you look at it, it looks exactly like how I used to remember fish. It's crazy how close it is to it. But yeah, I'm just battering up the banana blossom. Make sure it's really coated well. And look at this, y'all. It looks almost real. Nobody, if y'all didn't know that I use banana blossom, y'all probably think it's a real fish. So the pieces like this that you see that are like broken apart, you want to make sure you like mush it together, like to kind of form like the look of fish. So you can just fix that by just like squishing it together and just forming it into the shape of it. So yeah, just don't let those pieces go unused. You'll always just like form it together. You can't even tell the difference. Next, I'm just filling the pan up with some grapeseed oil, and now I'm just gonna put the fish in. Of course, you want to let the oil get hot. And here is the final result.
Okay, everybody, so here is the final result. And we got some grits, and I just put a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of black pepper, and then some vegan butter. And then we have the final result of the fish. And this is how it looks. And doesn't this looks exactly like fish, and it tastes so good. The seaweed, definitely make sure when you do this recipe that you have the seaweed or some nori sheets or seaweed chips, anything that you have, because that really gives it that fish flavor. That and the Old Bay are 2 ingredients in the recipes that you will need. If you don't have those 2 ingredients, it's going to ruin a whole entire recipe and it won't taste anything like fish. So those are the 2 ingredients that you must do. You can do whatever else. You could change up and switch up anything else in the recipe, but those 2 are like crucial ingredients that you need. Okay, y'all, so Taryn's going to do a taste test of the fish. That's the only thing like you used to eat before we're vegan, so I know you knows how fish tastes.
Man.
And he can tell you if it tastes close to fish. So yeah, show them how it looks open. See, like it actually flakes like fish.
Yeah, you got the inside. Y'all remember how that fillet tastes? I mean, open. I mean, looking inside. It was just like that inside. So, I used to always eat like fillet. Like right.
Fish fillet.
I was trying to make sure there wasn't no bones in there. I thought it was a bones in there. I messed up with the grits. Oh man, cool. Let's do that fish. I got fish taste.
See, there you go. So thank you. So there you have it.
Where? Right there.
Fish and grits. So it's an easy recipe. It's a good transitional recipe if you're interested in transitioning. Also, we have an ebook on how to transition into a plant-based diet, and we have this recipe is not in it. I'm gonna give y'all this recipe, but I have other recipes, you know, transitional recipes that will help y'all transition, like chicken and steak, and different things like that that you might, you know, miss and want to replace. So this is just one of them, and if you're interested in any more, just make sure you go purchase our book, our ebook. I'll leave the link down in the description to check it out. But that book will help you transition and give you a whole bunch of ideas. Taryn focus mostly on the mindset, and I focus mostly on the cooking and the meals. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.